Hey guys, welcome into another weekly portfolio update. Starting off with the stocks here. Just going to be a quick update today. So not a lot of movement in the stocks or nothing too crazy, although I am up $1,854 this week. Just kind of across the board, nothing really shot up too fast or anything. So a couple of moves we did have. We had Dropbox move down 10% on earnings. I guess people weren't happy with their earnings, although they didn't actually miss, but yeah, I don't know, they moved down on earnings. So yeah, 10% down on Dropbox, but still 40% in the green for me, so I'm all good with that. Corsair. So Corsair pre-announced earnings a few weeks back. And so when their earnings came out this week, they actually moved up. They were down in the $24 range. They're now up in the $26 range. So Corsair is still kind of in a good buy range, but they've just moved off of lows. So it was a better buy down in the $25 mark. But if you're looking at buying it at $26, it's still a pretty good deal. Pretty damn good deal. And yeah, but also Planet 13 is still a really good deal under $4, although it has also moved up a little bit from where it was on Friday. It's up 5%, but yeah, still in a very good buy range. Yeah, not really a whole lot of crazy stuff going on in stocks this week. Although, I mean, as of last week, Lucid is doing really well. Matterport has just slid down a little bit, but yeah, not really any crazy news or anything come out, so yeah. Yeah, you can see that 10% down on Dropbox, kind of came out of nowhere. Everyone was expecting good earnings, a little run up to earnings there, and then yeah, kind of just dropped down on not quite good enough earnings, I guess, relative to what people were expecting. Yeah, I'll show you the positions over in Sharesies, so you can see I actually do hold these positions, and wow, I'm exactly break even on these Tesla shares. I mean, sorry, Tattooed Chef shares. I wish I still had Tesla shares. Yeah, 0%. And also my Hatch portfolio here. Still down a lot. Down a lot in this portfolio. But, I mean, that's just because the unrealized positions aren't showing, so yeah, I've put $10,000 into this portfolio, so I'm up 40% or $4,000. And, yeah, you can see the graph here. I have been up a lot more than I am now, but hey, it does kind of look like we've kind of reached a trough here, and then we've started to move back up, so hopefully we continue to move back up over the coming couple months or so. Rally into Christmas, hopefully. Yeah, have a look at the graph here as well. Although this graph's a bit funky ever since Sharesies has changed it. So, I mean, obviously it shows me at like close to break even with my grey line there, but then when I put the cursor over it, it says up like $9,000, which I believe is accurate, that $9,000. Or it seems to be accurate anyway. But then, yeah, it's showing my grey line, my cost basis line, to be break even. So it's obviously calculating current positions, but then, well, like the grey line is calculating current positions, but then the numbers that are shown here, like this green number here, is showing my overall all-time gain. So, yeah. Yeah, breakup of all stuff. Pretty hideous number there, $514 in transaction fees. But hey, gotta be paid at some point. So that's all good. Over to crypto. So crypto's continuing to pump. It's going real well. I've added a few coins here, just really small positions across, what was these, 5 coins? 6, 5. Yeah, so I added Flow a while back actually. It was a few weeks ago, but I never added it onto here. I thought it was just going to be a position that's like sat in the background of my Binance account and my spot wallet, and I just ignored. But then I figured I might as well add it into this portfolio here. Make all the numbers actually accurate. And I added Sand or Sandbox, which is up to $57, which I put in 25 US dollars, so it's up a bit already. And Engine, I'm not 100% sure on how to pronounce that. It's spelt funny, Engine, but yeah. I put in 15 US dollars, sorry, and 25 into each of these chillers and mana, or Decentraland currency. Those coins are basically like, I'm not the best at actually describing these, but it's part of the metaverse. So I know like Engine Coin it helps other creators to create games with an incorporated cryptocurrency, and Sandbox is the actual underlying system behind it, and Sand is the currency in which you use to purchase like land on a game. So it's like an in-game currency. So yeah, I kind of like the idea. Started looking into these because of a comment I got on one of the videos last week, kind of recommending me look into them due to Facebook obviously getting into the metaverse. So yeah, had a look into those and thought I'd chuck a couple of dollars in, just like $25-$50 into a few of these, although Flow was just a random addition suggestion before that. But yeah, got these 4 in there because of that. And crypto is continuing to pump. So my crypto mining this week, so I'm currently waiting, so this is my unpaid balance, 285.5, so 400 New Zealand dollars sitting in there, and I have to wait for the gas price limit. Sorry, the gas price, the current fee is 112.96, and my tolerance is 60. So 60 is about like 7 or 8 New Zealand dollars, I believe, which is still like a big transaction fee, but obviously it's half of this, which is about 16 New Zealand dollars. So really hoping that goes down to 60 at some point. It's been sitting in there for a few days already, maybe like 3 days. So yeah, it's taken a while. I did manage to get my last one to go through at, I believe it was 55 at GWEI or gas. So yeah, that was good, but really hoping goes down again, because Ethereum's been kind of pumping recently, so hasn't really had a chance to drop the gas price limit down, because there's a lot of trading volume, and the more demand there is on the network, the less likely it is for the base fee to go down, but also the greater my earnings per day will be. So can't really complain too much, but hopefully we kind of stagnate for a little while and the Ethereum price like just hovers or drops a bit, and then people will stop being so crazy about buying and selling, and there'll be less transactions like pending, and this gas price will lower, hopefully, and then I will get that money out and get it back to New Zealand dollars. And this is my mining farm, still pumping away, still just the 4 GPUs. So I did talk about another GPU that was coming, never got it. They were out of stock, and it was a glitch in the system. So I've ended up getting a refund on that. That's pretty much that. I've got the rig running pretty well at the moment, so it's been running fairly stable. A couple of random dips and hiccups like that, but nothing really major. I can only do 3-day graph here, but if I went back a bit further, there'd be some other stuff where I've played with some settings and stuff, but yeah, it's actually going pretty well at the moment. And yeah, probably last thing to mention would be the house. Current valuation 581,000, so it went down about 4,000 since last week, which, yeah, not too big a deal. Although I am potentially looking at, if my house goes up a bit more in value, and so that I'm able to loan some money from the bank, I might take out a bank loan in order to buy GPUs to kit out the 2 mining rigs that I have. So I've got enough. I mean, you can see on my bookmarks bar here, I've got a bunch of things. These are like the tracking numbers for all the stuff that I've ordered, so you can see what I've ordered, and I've got enough stuff to kit out a full second mining rig. So then all I have to decide on is what GPUs am I going to put on that, and how much am I going to spend. If I'm able to get a bank loan, then I might end up spending a bit more and going for like 3080 Ti's. That would be fantastic. 3080 Ti's and maybe 6600s. Sorry, 6800s. But then if I am not able to get money from the bank, or not enough money from the bank, then I might just stick with 6600 XTs. And yeah, just a really efficient build. But I've been looking more into the total rig payoff, and it does make more sense to put more expensive GPUs in there, because there is that initial setup fee of creating the rig. So yeah, might just have to go with bigger cards. But yeah, if I can get the bank loan, that's all good. Obviously that does come with its risks, pretty high risk. If I take out the loan and then, you know, mining ceases to be possible or ceases to be profitable, then I've got a loan with nothing supporting it. But if mining profitability stays where it currently is, then I'm taking out a loan at 3.5% and getting a 100% return on investment per year. So I mean, keeping like a 96.5% for myself, hey, that sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, but obviously huge risk, and I'm willing to take that risk with maybe like a $20,000 max. I wouldn't want to go any more. Currently I've spent about $6,000, which is like my profits from crypto, so it's not like a huge amount. Yeah. And the last thing I have is my net worth has increased to 308k, which has dropped actually slightly from last week, but I'm not sure that I mentioned it last week. Yeah, so I'm 24 years old and net worth 308k. Would kind of be cool to be a third of a millionaire before my 25th birthday, but don't know that I'm going to get there. And also, it's just a number. It's not really that big of a deal. It's not like a huge milestone, 1/3 of a millionaire. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for today's video. Cheers for watching. Have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See ya.